From the cat to the beaver, even mom's in the mix. Oh, Bunsen's in the chat, let the good time grow.
Hello, Jason. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, that's excellent.
We're just waiting for the echo record to go to Instagram. There we go.
Awesome. Let's just do it.
Perfect.
Ah!
You have Bricks. I have Bernoulli.
Woo! Bricks is like got some chaos vert happening.
No, I know. Yeah, he was full of a whole bunch of P and V today. I'll tell you that.
Well, that's good. I actually want him to be full of pee and poo, so then he's going to the bathroom properly.
Ew.
Ew.
Okay, we are live in about. We'll start in about 30 seconds here. I just wanted to start it early in case we had a tech difficulty. So. Okay, there we go. That's the top of the hour. Oh, that's not it.
Ooh, are we playing Kahoot?
No, I didn't have time to make one.
That's all right. Oh, I'm too close again.
Hello, pet enthusiasts. Welcome to Pet Chat. My name is Jason Zakowski. I'm the dog dad and cat dad of the science animals on social media. My co-host with the mostest is...
Hi there, I'm Chris Sikowski, and I am the dog mom to Beaker, Bernoulli, and Bunsen. And I said Beaker first because I saw her on the live first.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm the cat mom to Ginger, but also now our new Bricks.
Yeah.
Hi.
So Chris has Bricks in the room with her. I've got Bernoulli. And then we have the live up again on Beaker and Bunsen. There's Bricks. So Chris has Bricks. He's so cute. He had such a good day.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to Pet Chat. We multicast. So we are. Whoa.
Whoa.
I just got punted by Bernoulli.
Uh-oh.
We multicast, so we are live on Twitter, we are live or X, we are live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Instagram. So we're live on all of these different places, and I'll try to keep track of the comments. Chris is in charge of X, I'm in charge of the lives. So we start with some questions. So if you got some questions for us, go ahead and ask. We'll start with some Q&A, and then we'll get into the main part of the show. So type up your questions if you have some for us. If you got some comments, that'd be awesome. We've got one from YouTube from Paula. Hello. And Bricks is getting so big. He is. He's probably doubled in size.
Yeah, he really is.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have some questions, type them up. We'll get to your questions as they come in. Okay, I'm just going to start going as they come.
Yeah, me too. The clip of Bricks jumping on Bunsen from Steve is hilarity. Just made a comment about that. Dawn says hello. And hello from Paula. And Jill says cannot see you. So maybe JLB, are you just on live? Or are you on just the audio portion? At the top of your X screen, there should be a pink one. That's the live pet chat. And the purple one is audio only.
You betcha. Okay, so we got some questions. We'll start with one of the ones from Facebook. Sarah asks, who loves Bricks more, Jason or Chris? I love Bricks a ton. I'll tell you, Chris just is head over heels for this cat. You love him so much.
I love him so much. I hang out with him every day, all day. Well, no, as much as I possibly can, and snuggle with him in the front turret room. I love our quiet time together. I love when he powers down for the night. We have like really meaningful cuddles.
Yeah.
And he's so cuddly, which really, for me, strengthens our bond.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Yeah. I'd say I love him too, but like you were just so happy he's part of our family, which is cool. Yeah.
I've been nervous, like not gonna lie, because he's so little, so tiny, and just a little kitten. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. But he's growing up very, very well.
Yeah. BS Sherm asked, do you have ticks there? Not in the winter. So like we have snow now and it's it's getting cold. And in the summer and spring and fall, the dogs are on tick meds. We do have ticks, but they're not, I would say they're not as crazy as other parts of the world, where if you like walk through tall grass, you just get covered with them. We've been with our dogs on the farm now, Chris, for years. Probably 14 years. There's been a dog on the farm, like whenever we got Callan, and not a single time has a dog got a tick. So
No.
yes,
but ticks are coming.
Yeah,
Definitely there is literature at the vet about the encroachment on Northern Territories, like north of the 49th parallel as we are, and they're coming. So we just got to be a little bit vigilant as always. And they are on monthly tick medication.
Yeah.
It's a pill though. They don't take the like on the skin. It's definitely in a pill form.
Mm-hmm. So that's about ticks. Pam McCallan asked, why doesn't Beaker like cats? So I think it was the first time that Beaker met Ginger, and Beaker hadn't really seen cats before, and Beaker walloped her in the nose and it drew blood.
Ginger walloped her.
Sorry, Ginger walloped Beaker. Yeah, that's what I think. But I'll throw it to you, Chris, to finish the question.
That was not a good moment for Beaker. We were trying to do the gentle introductions, and Adam had Ginger, and Beaker came close. She wanted to see what this cat was all about, and Ginger, bam, right in the face. And Beaker was like, takes no crap.
No.
And she's like, nope, not interested in that. No. And therefore had a little bit of a bad taste in her mouth about cats.
Yeah. To her credit, she's been so much better with Bricks than generally she is with Ginger. Like she's walked up to Bricks and smelt him, and they've had cute little interactions. And I think we're starting to see that Bricks likes Beaker maybe the best of all three of the dogs, with how much he tries to hang out with Beaker. It's actually kind of interesting.
It is interesting, the dynamic that's happening at our house.
Yeah. Has Beaker always been cautious with cats since Ginger? And then Ginger and Beaker generally got along. They had their moments where, Ginger would whack Beaker and Beaker would chase Ginger or bark at her. But, it wasn't anything serious. The worst Beaker ever did was like nudge Ginger with her nose, like punch her with her nose. She never ever bit Ginger at all, ever. So it was just,
frenemies.
Yeah, they were frenemies. People are saying hello. Dinus asks how are you guys doing with Bernoulli swimming? Well, the sad news that we mentioned a while ago is that indoor dog pool place, they shut down, which is too bad. So Bernoulli is not going to be able to swim probably until spring at Prairie Dog Sports. So
unless we buy that pool.
Okay, but it's still winter, Chris.
It's still winter, you're right.
Yeah. That's a good point that Jana said, that she thinks that sometimes Beaker was protecting Ginger from when Bernoulli was being, quite a goober when he was a puppy. And that's true. Beaker was always super concerned with Ginger's safety, especially like whenever Ginger had a hairball and started to hawk it up. Beaker was so concerned about Ginger. Like she was the first one to run to her and see what was up, and she kept Bernoulli away. Like, get out of here! You're a goober. You don't know what you have no first aid training. I do, like that kind of thing.
But Beaker did have first aid training, because she would try and push on Ginger with her nose if she was throwing up. But I did see that again today. Bricks has not had a hairball, but he was walking, and then Bernoulli got up, and Beaker's like, that's a little kitty. You need to mind your manners.
Yeah, she is. Hi, Bernoulli. Nobody. I have to be able to see the screen, otherwise I'll just show you Bernoulli. He's just having a lot of fun right now being here. I got to get him on the portrait mode. It's easy to see him on Let's see here. Which way? I don't want to unplug my. There he is, right there. Hi, Bernoulli.
He's with the Bernoulli stuffy.
Oh, is it? Can you see the Bernoulli stuffy?
Yeah.
That's the prototype one, right? The one where they didn't have the white on the nose. It's on the podcast desk down here. Anyways, Bernoulli's right here. He's my bud. He loves coming down here for the show.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's been down one time and he's like, "Oh, I want to go," and pushes you. And we don't want to TKO ourselves down the stairs, of course.
Okay, we'll take one or two more questions. Thanks for all the questions. Where's Bunsen? Bernoulli is with Jason. Bricks is with Chris. Beaker's guarding the door. No, Bunsen's sleeping just off camera upstairs.
You can see him.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
he's right by the door.
Yeah, he's up there. He's wearing his the shirt to protect his wound, which is way better. We went to portrait mode for live because the portrait mode, I can't change that when it goes to Instagram. So you do see more of the area if it's landscape, but then it screws up on Instagram. It's just a tech talk thing. Okay, Jen asks, are you sending Brick's DNA for analysis? Yes, I have the kit actually right here. I brought it downstairs. So it was highly rated. We got it's by Base Paws. So it's by Base Paws. It will identify 2018 or 26, I forget, different cat breeds. Yes, Bernoulli, this is it. He's really looking at this thing. And we're going to do the kit probably tomorrow to send it away, but it's got like a little swabby thing inside it. You swab the inside of his mouth. You don't have to go up his nose. That's for that's for a cow, Chris.
Oh,
I guess it's like ubiquitous for any type of mammal. It's like if you've got a cow, I was like, that's a weird looking cat. And it shows like a picture shoving the thing up its nose. I'm like, who is a cat that looks like that? That's a bad diagram, but it's for a cow. So I guess if you want to know what type of cow you have. And then it also, I got the health. Hello, Bernoulli is upside down. Look at him. I'm losing my train of thought because he's being a noodle head over here. Bernoulli, look at this weirdo. Hi. This is what he does the entire show is he sits and then he cranes his neck back. Bernoulli, do it again. Hi. Here he is. Look at him. Like try to focus when when a dog is doing this. Hi, buddy. Anyways, that's to answer your question, Jen. That's Base Paws. They're out of the United States. So if you buy this in the United States, they have they got it ready to go back, but we'll have to pay. So I have to actually figure out if Canada Post will send that to the States.
Well, I really hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because otherwise we'll have a kit that you can't do anything with.
Yeah, they said that it'll work. We just got to figure it out. Yeah.
Well, we'll send it back with the litter box.
Right, because you bought a litter box that's broken.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Yeah, this is not a question. It's just a comment. Bernoulli just loves being with you at Showtime. He's such a cutie pie. Yeah, he is a cutie pie. Okay, that's it for questions. We'll answer some more questions in a second. We're going to get on with the other part of the show, which is the stories of the week. Chris, go ahead. Do you want to tell a story of the week? Maybe do you want to show Bricks off real quick? People are wondering.
They're wondering.
Is he out of...
Well, he's playing, so I'll bring him back again. Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Brixie. Mm-hmm. Here he is. Everybody wants to see you.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy right now, so he doesn't really want to stay.
Yeah, he's full of P&V.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've just been bonding more and more with Bricks. He did have a little bit of a dehydration issue.
Which we didn't tell anybody about.
No. And he had, with the changing of the food, we have to be a little bit more careful with that, making sure that, that he has enough hydration. So I've been adding water to his food. And sadly, I think I've been feeding him a little bit too much because he's a hungry hippo. But we'll get that sorted. we'll definitely get that sorted out. And he's growing and healthy and full of energy. Had some diarrhea, so I've just been extra vigilant about watching his health. And he's okay.
Yeah.
We have blocked off the stairs to the basement, typically with a baby gate, and that's how Ginger could zoom down the stairs. But we don't want Bricks with full roam of the entire house just yet.
Well, he can get downstairs on me.
Well, so now we have like the Bunsen's pen, which is what we use to minimize his movement too. But Bunsen's much better at staying in place. So Bricks, what he does is he turns into Tom Cruise and he tries to scale up the
He just Iron Man's himself up the thing.
It's like, whoa, Brixie, what are you doing? And he's like, haha, I'm gonna get downstairs no matter what. Yeah.
Bernoulli's trying to help with rehydration.
Yes, with the licking. But no, so he's super awesome. He loves all things that belong to him, which is this whole house. And he loves his cat trees. He actually uses them to scratch, which Ginger didn't. No. Yeah, it's like, Ginger, why don't you use your cat trees? She actually didn't use her cat tree probably for 2 years.
No, she started using it when Bernoulli came.
Oh, yes, there you go. There you go. That's true. But no, Bricks uses it, and I have 3 cat trees for him, and I have like a really fun toy that he loves. He loves playing with the balls that go around. He likes doing that, and things that dangle. He just loves, and so we're just having a really great time.
Yeah. I missed this question, but I guess it kind of like ties into my story about like the dogs are doing great. Bunsen is doing awesome. He went on an off leash walk with me and Bernoulli and Beaker. So like after he had that growth removed on his elbow, and then it kind of like took a while to heal. So he hasn't been running around, and I took him the other day and he did great. And Beaker's doing great, and Bernoulli obviously is doing great. But the question that Bridget asked was like, what surprised me most about having a kitten? Like I have no concept of small cats. Like before we got Ginger, I had no concept of cats at all. And man, he is super easy to fall over, like love. Like he is so freaking cute to this little guy. I don't know if this is normal for cats. Ginger never did it. But occasionally Bricks will just be walking, and then to get a better view, he gets up on his back legs like a meerkat, and he just looks around on his, I'm like, that's insane. He looks like a little weasel, and it's super cute. And I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know cats did that. And I was like freaking out trying to get Chris to come see this thing that I thought that only Bricks in the entire world would do. But anyways, so I guess what's surprising me about kittens is just how fast they are independent, because puppies take so much longer to be independent. Like potty training, like I think Bricks is pretty almost 100%. Like he goes in the litter box. He's had a few accidents outside the litter box, but he's a baby, right? Like that was like,
and I think he was kind of sick.
Yeah, he was not feeling great.
He had the diarrhea.
Yeah,
and he wasn't feeling great.
But anyways, like he like, good luck potty training a dog in a week. Aside from
hello, except for Bunsen. Bunsen was perfect. Yeah, Bunsen was a perfect potty trained puppy. Like, okay. Oh my goodness.
I know.
Then Bernoulli, we had Beaker, who's like refill, and then Bernoulli gong show.
Yeah, Bernoulli took a while to potty train. And we tried everything. Like he's obviously potty trained, and it just took him a bit longer. We were just spoiled with Bunsen. Anyways, also I am so surprised how like little cats, he's little, like this, like Bricks is tiny. He can just jump. He can jump like crazy high, and he can climb up to the top of Ginger's cat tree like it's nothing. I was ignoring him because I'm not supposed to give him food, and he climbed up my leg, up my back, over my shoulders, and jumped off my shoulders onto the counter. is wild. It scratched up my leg a bit, but anyways. So
No, he's wild. I thought you were going to talk about how fast he is. So then Jason took him downstairs. Jason took him downstairs.
I did not take him downstairs. He escaped.
He escaped. Okay.
He escaped
all right.
downstairs. Yes.
Escaped, and downstairs is carpet.
I couldn't catch him.
You couldn't. You were like, he is a streak. He
Yeah.
is a streak because we have carpet, and that's like really good for his little claws, I guess, because he can get purchase, and he is going. But part of it too is upstairs we have all that carpet for Bunsen because he was like slips RS everywhere with his herniated disc. So maybe he's getting fast on that too.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I couldn't catch him downstairs, and I really didn't want to get Chris's help because I was embarrassed he escaped downstairs. But he was like, zoom. And it was a game for him. He saw me and he ran as fast as he could. I could not catch him. Also, well, maybe I could have, but I would have probably hurt him, right? Like, you don't want to like try to grab a little guy who's running super fast. You might not grab him the wrong way. So it was super fun for Bricks. He was zipping underneath all of like the bins we have downstairs for cosplay and jumping underneath the treadmill and through boxes. You know, like I couldn't catch him. He was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
So then I called for your help because I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to ever catch him, and he might fall asleep underwear somewhere. I won't be able to see him. So, anyways, that is both my story of being amazed by this little kitty, and also answering that question.
Mm-hmm. And today we went for a pack walk with Bunsen, Beaker, and Bernoulli.
With Waggles,
with Waggles, and so that was really, really good. To get that extra on leash practice, and you know,
Bernoulli he struggled for the first 5 minutes. He was like a little overexcited, and then he was fine.
He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, he's still young. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any other stories, Chris?
Well, I pop Bricks in the backpack.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And took him out for a little bit of a spin. And you today took him out on his leash.
Oh yeah, I put his harness on him. Yeah. He was a little upset he had a harness on after a bit because he was like, "What's this on my back?" But like he's a floppy guy. Like I don't know if you can hold. He's kind of excited right now, but like normally when you hold him, he's like holding Jello. Like he just kind of like, which makes him really cute. So he just, when you grab him, he kind of goes like limp. And then I just snapped his thing on him and he was fine. Like he was okay with the harness. And we went outside only for about 5 minutes, right? Like it's cold outside and there's snow, but I think it's important for Bricks to experience that.
Oh, safety. I agree. Safety.
Yeah. It's not going to hurt at all to be a little cold and have a little wet paws. Like he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. So Susan's wondering in the chat, will there be some Bricks and Bernoulli merchandise?
Yes, we're working on that. We have. Am I allowed to say anything, or is this a secret, Chris?
I think we should keep it a little secret.
The answer is yes, and it's a secret. Okay. Well, there's a whole bunch more questions, Chris. That's coming.
Okay. Well, I just had one.
But I'm out of story, so we can also kind of do, if people want to come up to speak on Twitter, they can, and then we can also answer more questions.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, I saw Jen requested the mic, but like if you do want to come up and tell a pet story on Twitter or ask us a question, go ahead, and then I'll run through some of the questions that have come through on Instagram and the other lives. Like C Practico 73. Have you tried a water fountain for Bricks? Ginger had a water fountain that she loved, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the dogs just drank it dry. That was the problem, is they also loved the water fountain and they would just drink it completely dry. So there was never any water in there. And then we just stopped with the water fountain. So I guess maybe we can try that again, but I guarantee you they'll drink it dry.
Well, then we would just have to have it on the counter.
Okay, your friend Amy says, wait until Bricks discovers how to chirp. I don't know what that means. Like
I don't know what that means.
Like hockey? Like you're chirping at the opposition?
No, he's meowing at me right now, going, meow, let me out.
He's talky. Okay. We'll take one more question, then we'll go to Jen. Marjorie asks, who wrote and performs your pet theme song that starts with "It's a Wild Day in the House"? So that is, I forget the actual artist name. He is a guy that we found on Fiverr that is kind of an artist for hire, and he nailed the theme song. So that is from an artist on, I think he's British. I think so.
But you wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote the lyrics, and then he came up with the beat, and we worked together, but it was perfect because there is a cartoon theme I love, the cartoon theme to Gummy Bears. I love the theme. Like my sisters would watch the cartoon Gummy Bears, and the theme was like so catchy, kind of like DuckTales, and that's what. Yeah, but I didn't really want the DuckTales theme, but I wanted the Gummy Bears theme. And he caught the essence of the fun and the adventure. Basically, that's what the song reminds me of, is fun and adventure. I forget the gentleman's name though. I'd have to look up my account on Fiverr. Okay, we'll go to Jen and then we'll answer some more questions. Go ahead, Jen. Jen is speaking on Twitter for people who are watching on live.
Hi, I'm so happy to see Bricks. What a cutie.
He is
right?
So yeah.
And getting bigger fast.
Yep.
Like, yeah, and I'm looking forward to see what breed he will link to. And I think this is such a fun I guess guess. And I'm going to send my cat's DNA for analysis too, because she has some similar characteristics.
Oh.
Well, she's kind of got the big paws and that fur and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I don't normally share cat stories, but my 17-year-old little old lady got pretty sick.
Oh,
and no, and I took her in, and she's at stage 2 kidney disease. But
oh no,
I mean it's only stage 2, but I just wanted to say, if anyone has an old kitty, or and they're not moving a lot, I did get her an injection, an NGF or whatever, agonist or whatever, but it was like looking at a different cat. So even though it's a bit expensive, it was totally worth it to see her jumping again. And it was really weird because she didn't move much for 4 years. And then I was eating a pea, and like a pea pod, and the pea was on the floor. And 7 days after the shot, she was playing with it. And it was so nice to see it. So I just say, if your old pets are getting slow, they likely have arthritis, and it's worth getting it checked out. Anyway, so thanks for letting me speak, and it's nice to be back here. So thanks.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. And did you catch the name of the test that we had? It's by Base Paws.
Yes, I did, and that's where I'm going to send it.
Okay.
I had a post on X about my cat, and someone from British Columbia sent me this picture, and it was like the same cat.
Oh, cool.
So we're very curious to see about this. So I wanted to do the same company that you did. So thank you for posting. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was under $100, but there's even if you just want to know the cat breed, there's a cheaper one. I wanted breed and like any genetic issues or health, just because Bricks is so little, right? So
yeah, and I guess kidney disease actually goes with a lot of the breeds that you're looking at. So good to know in advance. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had numerous people send us photos of their cats that they think look like Bricks. And then also give us, like, if it is this breed of cat, here's some things to watch out for. So for everybody that's done that, that's super helpful. And we look at that, and that's amazing. I don't always have the time to respond to all the comments and the DMs, because sometimes it's hundreds and hundreds a day. Like sometimes it might be over 1,000. So, but I do read them and I try to like them. So if you got a like on a comment, I did see your comment and I did read it. So it's not like some AI bot that's doing it.
I know, and agreed. And we're all in Western Canada. So, who knows where our kitties ended up or came from.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Jen. Well, Bricks is doing comments now, Jay.
Yes.
He sits on your computer and goes, blah, 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 and then he bookmarks things. I'm like, Jason, he bookmarked something.
Yeah, we have to be careful. We got a bunch of people DM'd us from that video saying, don't let your cat do that because eventually they'll scratch up your screen. So thanks for that warning because I don't know. I just thought it was
Jason, you broke your screen already. Your screen is broken.
I don't want it worse. So we'll answer some questions. And if you want to come up to speak on Twitter, feel free. Jen, thank you very much. Pat Carroll asks, how much does Bricks weigh? We did weigh him the other day, but that was like a week ago.
Yeah, he was 1.1 kilogram.
Yeah.
But we should weigh him again.
Yeah, we should.
I had trouble like holding him still. So I was going to try and put him in a box and then weigh him in the box.
Oh, that's smart. He likes
boxes. He does, but he's also a mover and a shaker. So we have to wait till he's calm.
Yeah.
At night.
Yeah, he kind of powers down and then he's like kind of like a gummy bear. Most cats will not do recall, especially if you don't offer treats. Yeah, they don't. But Ginger would come. She came when we shook like the bag.
Mm-hmm.
That was like easy. This is a long one. Sorry, I haven't read this one. MTM has a circle loaded with Ginger Tabby. I think that for the Ginger in the City videos, you should have a circle loaded with Ginger in the middle meowing. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's a good idea, Janice. Thank you.
On the top with Adam, Ginger, and Annalise. So AGA. That's cute.
Kittens are parkour experts. They are.
Yeah.
And then this is, who does the stringed instrument belong to? What are they talking about here?
They're talking about the bass.
That's Annalise for sure.
That is Annalise's for sure.
Yeah. Annalise is Adam's girlfriend, and she is incredibly talented at music. I think she plays like a dozen instruments or something.
Mm-hmm. Like so many.
Yeah, and she's going to school for music right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she sings too, but she's kind of shy. She's kind of shy about it.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy says she'll tell us later about chirping. Cats making chirping noise when they see something. Oh, okay, right.
Did Amy say I'll tell you later, or did she say I'll see you later? Because she's coming over to snuggle with Bricks.
The prairie dog position is a Maine Coon trait. Oh.
All
right. Trying to read through here. Okay, I think we're at, some people are just saying some fun comments like this one. Henry the cat is running into Millie the dog while Millie is eating. Henry is running to get his food. Millie doesn't bat an eye. That's cute and funny. And then only Orange opposes it, but I know somehow she's going to join the pack soon too. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe the Beaker is the orange dog. Maybe. Oh, Minnie comes to her name. All of our cats in the past have too. Oh, that's cute. That's a great comment. All right, I'll check Instagram. TLYNCO5 says, I can't believe how much Bricks has grown in the couple weeks that you've had it. Has Bricks developed any late night zoomies? I'll let you field that, Chris.
So no. No. Okay. So this is what we've done. I did some research on Google about how to have nighttime, have successful night times with your kitty. And as we know, kittens do not sleep for long periods of time. They sleep a lot, but in short stints. But we also have 3 dogs. Bernoulli is created at night. Otherwise, he will eat all of our laundry hampers and all of our hangers if they're out. So he has to be created at night. But Beaker and Bunsen are not created at night. But then I also didn't want Bricks to have late time zoomies, because when Ginger did, Beaker would jump down off the bed, and then Bernoulli would bark, and then Bunsen would be up, and then everybody's up, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and no one was getting sleep. Everybody was tired. No one could function. So for Bricks, right now I have him cozy in the bathroom, where he has access to water and his cozy bed. But I'm going to move that maybe even tonight to this off-sided crate, which I was looking at and going, he might try and shred his way out of it. I bought that for Bernoulli and travel, and it doesn't hold Bernoulli.
No.
Bernoulli can Kool-Aid man his way out of it. And I
Yeah.
was going to sell it on Facebook Marketplace because it still works.
No prison can hold me.
Pretty much. So I'm going to put Bricks in there with a cozy blanket in his bed and a litter box and water, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
If not, then he's just in the bathroom safe.
Adventure awaits.
For
What's it-
Bernoulli, huzzah.
Joel Haver, love that guy. He's got some very funny YouTube videos. Okay, so we are out of questions and there are no more speakers. We can have a shorter pet chat, I guess. If nobody, do you have any other stories to tell, Chris?
Oh, I took Bunsen to get laser therapy again.
Oh, right. Yes.
So I booked 3 sessions with him with laser therapy because we went for a couple sessions, and then it's cheaper actually if you buy like a punch pass. And I had bought 4, I guess, and only had booked 1. And it's better for me to book while I'm there because otherwise, like calling in, it's just a lot. So I booked him for the next 3 Tuesdays to access the laser therapy, and yeah, he's doing great. It's really good for him. He wears the cool shades without difficulty. I was able to pick up the cat food for Mr. Diarrhea, and yeah, no, it's been really good taking him there and enjoying that time with him as he experiences the laser therapy. But we didn't put him in the water this time, which is fine. He hates water. He doesn't love it. Doesn't love the treadmill in there. But because of his injury with the things that got taken off, I didn't want to put him into water.
He can't be that till it's all completely healed. Yeah.
Yeah. So just the laser light show, but not really.
We got a couple questions on Instagram. Pam is asking about our jobs. Like there was a teacher strike.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to go through it on the live here. But I did address it in one of our newsletters. So if you subscribe to the Pupdate newsletter, I did talk quite a bit about how that affected us. So it's not something that I really want to rehash on the live, if that's okay. Okay, so yeah, check out you could DM us, I guess. I could give you the long and short of it there. Laura 1978-2, how did you manage the dehydration? Yeah, so Chris kind of sort of downplayed this. Bricks got a little sick and was super lethargic, and you took him actually.
No, he wasn't super lethargic.
He was not himself, let's just say.
He was not quite himself.
But you were
because I'm vigilant and yes. I'm a freak, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Any kind of downturn in our pets, I am how do I say it? Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. So you took him into Emerge.
I did take him into Emerge. And she did she pulled on his neck fur and she's like, yeah, he's a little dehydrated. He's not too bad. It's good that you brought him in. So I don't think he was in dire straits, but I also read that kittens, it can go south very, very quickly. Yeah. And so when I took him in, I called first and they said, actually, we need to do a test for parvo. Now, parvo is for puppies, but there is a parvo for kittens, but I can't remember what the name of it is.
It's not parvo. Like I looked it up and it was some kind of like virus, but yeah, it's deadly.
Yeah, it's deadly. And they actually had a kitten that was a rescue that came in with that earlier in the day.
Yeah. So of course,
now I'm freaking out.
You're like, oh, maybe Ginger got it. When she came to visit, she gave something to Bricks, blah, blah, blah. But anyways.
Blah, blah, blah. All that. And so I'm so glad we went. His test came back negative. We were allowed to go into the clinic. No problem. She tested him out. She looked at him and so what she suggested is the wet food. So we went with the wet food to keep up the hydration because kittens still need that hydration. And then on dry food, I'm adding water. And I'm actually adding water to the wet food.
Yep. And he eats it to no problem.
And he eats it no problem.
Yep.
So I was watching him drink. Like I like to watch drinking, eating, peeing, pooping. Like these are the things that I watch for. And you know, just adding that water just gives him that extra hydration. So that's how I manage that. And because I don't think it was too bad, that he perked right up.
Yeah, he's fine now. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a little bit older, right? A week older now. And yeah, that's just what we did. That's just what I did to increase the hydration. And then he does need to, you know, we do have to transfer him off of the gastro food, the wet food, onto the dry, but you have to do it not all at once. You do have to kind of wean him into it.
Yeah. And there was a comment from K Pratico 73 about Purina Pro Plan veterinary diets, hydrocare, liver flavored liquid supplements. So that's another way you can get help with dehydration. The vet just said, pick up this like wet food. It's probably going to be enough. And it was. So,
yeah.
But that's good to know. I appreciate the comment. Comment here from YouTube, Kathy Zerker, where the text shocked at how easily Bunsen wore the eye protection.
No, they know us. They actually, they know us there. Yeah. And they know that they're science dogs. And actually, I don't know if I told this story. When I took Bricks, I asked if I could please take a picture of Bricks in his crate, in his carrier next to the Bunsen stuffy that we gave the clinic, because they saved Bunsen's life. Yeah. And so we gave them a Bunsen stuffy, and Bricks was looking at the stuffy through his crate. So they know us there. Yeah, they're like, he's one cool dude. He's obviously used to wearing eye protection. He's wearing nonsense. He's bomb proof. Bunsen's very good.
Such a good boy. Yeah,
such a good boy.
But like you have to build up to that. Obviously, Bernoulli's getting there. He's getting better, right? He's getting better. Yeah. I haven't really been practicing eyewear with him, and I need to do that. So that's something I need to work on. Every day, give him a treat, wear the thing. Give him a treat, wear the thing. Give him a treat, wear the thing. So that he's the kind of so that's why Bunsen and Beaker love wearing stuff, is that's just they get rewarded. We call it, it's time to go to work, and they get really excited about going to work. And then Pat asked what the laser does. So I'm still maybe slightly skeptical of the science, but the laser penetrates down to the tissue. It increases blood flow, and when there's more blood flow, there's more of the stuff in the blood that could help with healing. So Chris is more on board with this, and I'm okay to support it. And if it helps Bunsen at least a little bit, whatever, it's all good. Chris has Bricks. Is he slowing down, or he's still full of energy?
No, he's slowing down.
Yeah. Monica asked, do your goobers watch TV? And the answer is no. The only one that watches, well, Bernoulli doesn't, and Bunsen doesn't, but Beaker does. Beaker likes birds on TV, and she likes crabs for some reason. Like there was a National Geographic thing with all these crabs, and she was like obsessed with it. But Bunsen, for his entire time, he could care less what's on TV. It's like it's invisible to him. And Bernoulli is much the same way. So Ginger watches TV though, and I think Bricks does. I think
Bricks loves the small screen. He loves your computer. He loves our phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah. Oh, people are the Pawpack, the people that support us. It's like our Patreon community, the Pawpack. We sent out postcards. We do that twice a year. Helen got her postcard, and I forgot Bernoulli's wearing sunglasses in the photo. That's true, on the postcard. That's good. Well, I'm glad the postcards are arriving. That's exciting. Do BMDs make good guard dogs? I would say they do. Honestly, I would not want to break into our house with Bunsen around. No, even old Bunsen, like he could be terrifying to somebody. Like if they were wanting to hurt somebody in the family, Bunsen would destroy them. So he's pretty protective, but he's also like super chill and calm until that switch goes on. So, oh, Bricks is just loving that. So yeah, and they're very good watchdogs. They bark. And I don't know if that's true for all Bernese Mountain Dogs. Maybe that's just our Bernese Mountain Dogs. But they're super good watchdogs. We know when when anything is moving outside the house, even if it's stupid. So like, guys, you don't need to bark at that. It's literally nothing. But anyways, sometimes they'll just start barking.
Well, if you're driving in the driveway, they can tell that you're on the highway turning left.
I don't know how they hear us on the highway. That's wild. Tracy is telling us a quick story on Instagram. Cats are doing well. Holt is definitely not sneezing like he was. Back to eating and playing like normal, meowing for food at 6 a.m. Sounds like our dogs. Amy has also been great. She wants nightly snuggles like Ricky did. That's very sweet. Samantha says, my parents have a burner bear, and Bernoulli Burner Bear. I think the burner's name is Bear, and Bernoulli reminds us of him trying to convince her Bear needs a cat. Oh, and somebody said they ordered the Goober sticker pack and they can't wait for it to arrive. Yeah, we sent those a while ago. So yeah, the Goober sticker pack, like that was a little deal in our store. Hey, Kelly says the postcard was in today's mail. Yay, that's so exciting.
How are they getting mail on Saturday?
I don't know. They don't have Canada Post. Just checking, Bernoulli. Oh, yeah, they don't hear you on the highway. I don't know if they'd smell us from the highway. That's a long ways away. But maybe they just know the time, that like they can smell time, obviously. We've talked about that. That they can smell how the world changes, and that's how they smell time. Yeah, we're back to teaching. Thanks, Jill. Okay, I think we'll just do a quick little wrap up. Mail in the US runs Monday to Saturday. What? You get mail on Saturday? That's crazy.
Oh, Kim is requesting.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hi, Kim. You're muted.
Well, yeah, Kim, we've brought you up to speak. You're just muted. You might have to leave the space and then come back because.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
we
good.
can hear you. Yeah.
Oh.
Hi, Kim.
Sorry, I'm not very techie.
That's all good.
Okay.
I flunked science. Sorry. No, actually, I did quite well in science. I can attest that burners do make good guard dogs.
Mm-hmm.
We have a burner doodle up the street, and whenever I walk Indy, Wellesley loses his pea-picking mind.
Oh no!
Thinking that we're coming to invade the house, steal the baby, steal his food, and we're just walking by, and yeah. So I can definitely attest that that burners do make good guard dogs.
Yeah, they
nice,
do.
Nice
and
seeing
then,
all the new pets.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kim.
No, it's okay. You have yourselves a good night out there in Western Ontario, and enjoy your snow.
Thanks, Kim.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're in Western Canada, not Ontario, Alberta.
Yeah.
I think you're from Ontario.
Ontario's so big, it's like its own thing, though.
It is.
I'm about an hour from Toronto. I'm in Hamilton. I could walk to the Ticat Stadium.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're as far away from us, I think, as California is, because Canada is so big. I've tried to explain that to people before.
We're so large.
It's just such a huge country.
Okay, so Jason Plefty in the comments, what is the URL for the paw pack, or how do I find it?
Okay, so I need to do a better job of promoting the paw pack, because you do need a link to get into it, and it's on our Circle community. The easiest way to get to it is through our website. If you go to our website, I'll share my screen right now. 1 second.
Which is Bunsen Burner BMD, Bernie'sMountainDog.com.
Yeah.
Bunsen Burner.
Okay, do you see my screen that I'm sharing?
I do. And oh my goodness, it's like you're doing some massive Black Friday deals. What?
Yeah, I was going to talk about that, but we'll talk about the Paw Pack. And the link to join the Paw Pack is in our on the site there. So you click that, join the Paw Pack, and then it tells you there's 3 different tiers because it's like Patreon. And then the cost per month to support us. You do get a ton of extra bonus stuff. And we meet with the Paw Pack every Sunday. It's a ton of fun and it's growing, which is really cool. And yeah, you do get a little bit of stuff. I might have to update this a bit because I pared down the stuff on the side. I put way too much stuff in the Paw Pack and it was just confusing. So I kind of like, I pared it down just a little bit. So that's that.
Yeah, and Kathy L on X here said that they have acclimatized their cat to the cat carrier.
Oh, that's my song playing now.
We have a song on the website, but they've acclimatized the cat to the carrier, and the cat is open to go into the carrier at night, and the dogs stay on their dog bed. But that's awesome, and I think Bricks likes his dog bed. Sorry, Bricks likes his carrier, but the issue is Beaker jumps off on the bed onto the floor and sometimes onto Bunsen, and it's a bit of a gong show. So I don't want him to be squished by the Beakster.
Nice. So I just want to do a quick little product thing, because we do that every show. We do have some huge date deals for the next week in a little bit I know Black Friday's next week, but we wanted to start it early. Everything in our Black Friday collection is 20% off. So you can get some really good deals on some of our stuff. In our calendar, we are down to like 9% stock, and people have been putting up a whole bunch of awesome reviews. Like we have 21 5-star reviews on the calendar that they've just been coming in. So I'm really excited that people are getting the calendar and reviewing it. The Bernoulli Stuffy reviews failed, so that's why there's only one on the Bernoulli Stuffy. But depending on where you come from, it'll be in your currency. Ours is in Canadian dollars right now, and you get 20% off. So I just wanted to mention that to everybody. You go to the site, and on our main site, there's the coupon code Black Friday 20. You click there, and you go into the collection, and everything in that collection is 20% off. So yeah, a lot of the stuff would make great Christmas gifts, and maybe just for yourself. So we don't have a lot of fun facts with Bernoulli left. I looked, we only have 2 boxes of these books left, then they're gone forever. So that was a book when did we write this book? In the summer? No, before that. Yeah. That was so fun to write. So it's like for ages 5 to whatever. And it's just got so many fun facts. Like it's separated by animals. So there's like facts about giant sloths to the rhino. And then you get into chemistry. Of course, we had to have a chemistry section. And all of it talks about all of these really fun facts from the natural world. If you like the fun facts with Bernoulli's that I do, here's one about dogs using Sam's art. So it's a good little book, and you can get it for real dirt cheap with 20% off. Then we have our newest fun Text from Bunsen, Volume 4. You and I worked super hard on this in the summer, and as people have said, it's our best book we've ever done. I agree. The humor is super snappy, and we polished up and redid all the texts. So they're like a little text message with Sam Logan's artwork. And then throughout it, there is vignettes, I like to call them. So it tells the story of the whole year of our family. And it starts literally with the arrival of Bernoulli. So that's when it starts. It starts last summer. And it goes through the highs and lows of the year, like the very scary Sis saga with Bunsen. And then our calendar. I've got our calendar too for a little bit of show and tell. And yeah, if you want our calendar, you got to get it soon. It's going to sell out. Last year's calendar sold out as well.
Yeah, and Amy wants to buy a Text from Bunsen book because she's in it.
Amy is in it. That's right. Amy
Yeah.
is in the Text from Bunsen book. There's one joke with Amy.
Yeah, because we went away and she watched the dogs.
That's right. Yeah.
And then so Bunsen's like, hey,
we can probably give Amy a discount because she's in the book.
Well, there's Black Friday deals.
Oh, that's right. It's Black Friday deal. Anyway, so that's just a little bit of what do they call it? Shilling for some of our products. But it's a way people can support us if they like what we do. Okay. I think we can probably start to wrap up. I'm just going to double check if there are any more questions. It's hard for me to monitor the feed. One real quick one from Ragdoll _squad. What made you choose to get 2 burners? I don't know. That's a long conversation. We got Bunsen and he's an amazing dog. He's such a good boy. And I think I've mentioned it before that like we know, as sad as it is, dogs aren't forever. And big dogs have a shorter lifespan than little dogs, though we hope Bunsen lives a very long life. And we wanted, I don't know, like it was kind of like I'm not articulating it well because getting Bernoulli was a whole bunch of like accidental things that happened in a row. And then we got him.
Well, Jason, you made the PowerPoint of let's get a Newfie. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I didn't. No.
But what sold for me, and then you can tell for you, Chris, is I wanted to get, because Berners, I love Bernese Mountain Dogs, love them, love the breed, and I wanted another one that Bunsen could train. If I can be honest, like I wanted some of Bunsen's goodness to rub off on the puppy, and it did, just in Bernoulli's own way. But you can talk, Chris.
Well, you had done the PowerPoint about getting a Newfie, and I was like, no, I can't do the drool, cannot. And the size, no, I cannot. Yeah. And then you were like, well, what about a retriever? And I said, what about a Golden Mountain Dog? And you were like, not sure. And so we were open to the idea of getting a puppy.
That's true.
We were open to the idea. And, you know, it just was serendipitous that my colleague saw these Bernese Mountain Dogs on Facebook. And it's like a former colleague of mine it's her brother that had the Bernese Mountain Dogs. And so I reached out to her, I texted her and I said, hey, you know, we've seen these puppies. Can you tell me a little bit more? And then she gave me Bernoulli's information. He was Big Red at that time. And so I called Terry, I called him and I'm like, hey, what can you tell me? And I actually had no idea how really far Grand Prairie is from us.
I knew. You're like, I'm gonna go see the puppies in Grand Prairie. And I'm like, that's like a whole day drive just to get there. Like Alberta is very, very tall province. So
I had no idea. And so I was firming up some plans and I said, you know, it's May long weekend. I don't know if that's something that would work for you. Like if you guys go camping or anything, and it just worked out. And like we drove there and that's commitment. And
I wasn't sold. I was ready. I was okay to say no because I love Bunsen and Beaker. Like I loved them so much.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about bringing a third dog if it would wreck everything, you know, because everything was going so good at that time.
Yeah. But Jason, like you had done the PowerPoint.
Yeah. Like I want 1,000 dogs if I'm going to be honest with you, but like, that's my heart, not my head. And it was the greatest thing that ever happened to our family was getting Bernoulli. Like he is the coolest guy. Bunsen is a great dog. Beaker's a great dog, but Bernoulli is, he's special too. He's special.
Yeah. But like for us, yeah, it just was.
He's just
like,
yeah.
Like even getting Ginger, we got her. I saw her, and we had to have her. I had to have her. I had to have her. Just absolutely had to. But then when she came home and was like jumping all over everything, and I was like, "Whoa! What did we do?" Because you do have that "what did we do" moment, but then you just.
But not with Bricks. When we brought Bricks home, it was like, this is the greatest. I had none of that regret. Like, did you have any of that regret? Because he was
absolutely not.
Yeah,
no.
So that's cool, because like I felt a bit like that with Bernoulli. Like, oh man, once we made the decision to get him, like, did we make the right decision? But I knew we made the right decision with Bricks. I knew it. And you guys are all seeing it play out on social media because he's such a cool little cat. But anyways, we should probably start wrapping up. We are getting reminded by the Paw Pack to also talk about, I missed something to talk about, and that is Paw Pack training. So
so I'm
just going to highlight that real quick. We've partnered with Marla Smith, who is this amazing dog trainer in Edmonton. She has a service dog, Chesney, and that's the Rottweiler that you see there with the bow. And then Bernoulli's on the left. We're using her amazing brain power and I guess like our platform. We built a level 1 training course called Paw Pack Training. And there's 2 different things you can do. You can take like the basic level or the one with all the bells and whistles. We have more than 30 people already in the course. Like I think there's 34 people, and the feedback is amazing. So like people love how Marla teaches everything, because she is so good at teaching how to train dogs, and people love our presentation. That's our job, our ability as a teachers. We're both teachers, so we put our teaching prowess into play there. And then also Marla is doing master classes. So I've got to update this because Marla's last master class is over. She does one of these a month. If you're in the Paw Pack Training Plus, you get to come to these for free. Otherwise, I think they're $25 to come to. But they're also like an amazing learning lesson that Marla does once a month. And the next one that her and I just kind of like hammered out today is going to be about getting your dogs to pose for pictures. So like, I am interested to learn some new tricks and tips there. So we'll have some advertising about Marla's masterclass, and then we'll have some about Paw Pack Training. And we've kept the price very low for what you get. It's $40 to join, and then $20 a month. You can cancel. You don't even have to pay for the next month. It's just $40. But if you need more time to do it and the support that comes with it, and then Paw Pack Training Plus is a little bit more, but you also get free access to a bunch of stuff that Marla does, including Q&As and live videos with her to help out with training. So anyways, we did forget to mention that. Thank you, Paw Pack, for reminding us to talk about Paw Pack.
Oh my God. Okay.
What happened? Got a puke? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened over there. Okay. I think we'll just wrap it up, Chris.
Are we going to give a prize?
Yes. Yeah. BarkandBeyondSupply.com is going to do a prize next week. I think that's what they've DM'd us. Twitter's DMs are all messed up now. Like I swear I sent them a message. Bark and Beyond, I apologize. There's like this weird new encryption on messages now, and maybe like I did send you a message. I'm not seeing it there. So we will, if you're gonna do a giveaway, we'll have to do that next week because I can't verify if you got the message or not, but we can do a postcard pack today from us. Can you make fun facts an ebook? Yes, I will work on making them an ebook. Selfishly, Pat, we wanted folks to get the hard copy because to self-publish it's quite a bit of a financial risk. But now we can probably move to an ebook for both of those. I think if you get the book, the book, you also get an ebook that comes with it. And then best class ever. Thank you. So anyways, if you want to be in the draw for the postcard pack, drop a comment and then we'll have a draw for the postcard pack.
If you're on X audio, we know that you're here because you have your profile pictures and your avatars. So we know that you're here. You don't have to drop a comment.
Yeah.
I know, Kitty. What are you doing?
Yeah. Drop a comment and then we'll put you in the draw for the postcard pack. Okay, perfect. We'll give everybody a few more seconds here. There's always a delay to Instagram. They're running like about 20 seconds behind. What was Bricks doing that you were worried about?
Okay, you know how Adam has that clothes rack?
Yeah.
He's walking on all the hangers and all the clothes on top.
That's fun.
And then he can't get down. He probably can, but he was crying.
Oh, what a baby. Poor guy.
He's doing Won't Look Saturday, like Won't Look Wednesday, but
oh yeah, that's what it is. Twitter requires a passcode now for DMs. Why is that important? That's so weird. I don't understand. Yeah, so if you don't have your passcode set up, you can't get DMs. That's super weird. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many on Twitter are listening or X?
14. It was 18. But then they left.
Okay, so we got about 26 people. Random number 26. Oh my goodness. Okay, so somebody today has won on the live. Okay, so not on Instagram. So we got through the Instagram. So it is the 24th. So that is Kim. Kim, who's watching on Facebook, you've won the postcard pack. Congratulations. Well done.
So Kim Norville.
Yeah. Kim Norville, yeah. So congratulations, Kim. Send us your information through a DM for like your address, and then we'll send you the postcard pack. So,
whoa, Brixie. Congratulations.
I think we'll wrap up because Bricks is getting a little crazy.
I think he's hungry. I think he hungers, Father.
Okay. All right. Thanks for coming to Pet Chat, everybody. We appreciate the kind comments everybody's giving me. Kim says it's pronounced like Orville. There we go. Kim Norville. There we go. Thanks for coming, everybody, from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the different platforms. We appreciate you listening to our show. Next week, we have a guest. And our guest next week is, oh, shoot, 1 second. I'll have to, right off the top of my head, I forget her name. She's a doctor. She has a dog. They do really good things in New York City. And the agent for the book that she's writing reached out and asked if she would be a guest for a little bit to talk about it. So, yeah, she's going to be our guest next week. Dr. Honda, I think her name is. Anyways, yeah, very exciting. There'll be more information about her probably midweek. We'll try to have some more advertising about it. So she'll be our guest for half the show. Okay, take care, everybody, and have a great week. Chris, anything else to add?
Thanks, everybody, for coming. We appreciate you coming and spending this time with us, sharing in our joys and our stories, and loving our animals just as much as we do.
Yeah. Okay, take care, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.